I'm taking a very big bet in terms of my short-term portfolio. There is a decent amount of allocation to these three stocks. We'll quickly take a look at their fundamental performance. We'll analyze whether betting big on these stocks makes sense or not, and how their technical performance in terms of price and other indicators that we see very often, whether it makes sense as a combination in terms of fundamentals and technicals to bet big on these three stocks or not. So let's jump into it. The first pick is Trent. Trent is part of the Tata Group. It manages the retail chain of Westlife, Zudio, and a couple of other Tata brands. Looking at the stock's PE, it's currently very, very expensive. 234 is extremely high PE. However, the PE is supported by a very healthy compounding in terms of the profit and the sales growth. We'll take a look at those numbers. Looking at the price trend, the price has almost gone 4x over the last 1 year. If you had invested in this almost a year back, it would have been a multi-bagger for you for sure. Taking a look at how the price is trending, it is a very, very solid momentum. It has taken a couple of support points with the 50-day moving average. The 200 moving average is well below 50, so it's a very, very strong bullish stock. Talking about pros and cons that screener provides, I think company is fundamentally doing quite well in terms of reducing debt, giving compounding growth in terms of profit and sales. Yes, company is currently trading at a slightly expensive valuation. However, I don't mind picking it up at such a high P until sales and profit are in line. So let's take a quick look at the profit and sales number. I think sales, if you look at gross sales have gone multifold over the past few years. 2 years back, it was 4,500. Today, it is 13,850. Almost 3x jump in terms of sales. Overall net profit, it is almost again 6x jump. So yes, it's a very, very solid, fundamentally growing company, very high growth company. We can, but again, it's trending at a very high P right now. So if you wish to enter right now, it has to be a very, very strategic entry point for this particular stock. Let's go and take a quick look at what all companies is doing in terms of public announcements. So you can go on screener and check out what are the recent reports and documents that the company has announced publicly. So recently in the month of August, they have done a con call. We can download this PPT and go through it. I've already done that. I will also make a quick video after this on how do we analyze such company documents using ChatGPT and extract some really great insights and see whether how that can be absorbed in our investment and trading decisions. Now let's go and check how Trent has been performed in terms of the in terms of the technical chart, and where I've picked it up and how is it currently positioned. Okay, so looking at Trent's daily chart, I have made an entry very recently at the top, somewhere around here at the price of 8,200. Why? Because it gave a breakout of its previous all-time high, which was 7,900 approx, after taking a healthy pullback. And this was also in line with how Nifty was correcting, over the last week we have seen. So I think Trent is bound to, it has taken a sharp rebound, and I'm betting big in terms of the price, again entering a new phase of momentum. And I'm currently aiming for a short-term target of 10,000. And once it crosses 10,000, I'll probably, convert this position into long-term and start trailing my stop loss. So yeah, Trent was my first pick. Now talking about the second pick is Zomato. Zomato is my medium to long-term bet. Zomato I've been adding and accumulating over, past 6-7 odd months. We'll quickly take a look how it has performed. Zomato again, very aggressive PE. Again, I don't mind betting on it because the profit and sales growth are compounding. It is giving aggressive growth, very impressive growth and aggressive growth. Company has become debt free, giving good quarterly results. Again, trading at very high valuation right now. But if you are comfortable picking up high value and high growth stocks, it's a nice pick. Talking about PNL, the company has turned profitable last financial year. The TTM is looking healthy. The sales are growing at 72%. Profit is almost 2x. Stock prices have jumped 1.5x. Looking at the price overall, it was trending somewhere around 111 last year. It has come to 280. So roughly 2.5x jump in the price. The price similar to Trent, it has also taken support quite a few times on its 50-day moving average. So if you look at the price trend of Trent and Zomato, it's very, very similar. So I like betting on such stocks which are high momentum, high growth fundamentally, and in terms of technical, it is aggressively shooting upwards in terms of carrying momentum. So yeah, taking a shot at both the companies. Zomato has been my medium term bet. Zomato, I have added. I'll quickly show it to you. Okay, so this is the weekly chart of Zomato. We have seen it has given a rounding bottom, then it has given a breakout. I have entered somewhere around 200-ish price. Now it is currently inside this channel. If we expand the view into daily, you can see that the price is currently sustaining inside the channel. Till the moment the channel is not breaking down, I'm happy to hold this. I'm also aggressively betting on this company because the future prospects of Zomato also look very, very positive. Company is going to bet big in terms of expanding revenues through multiple acquisition. It has done Paytm Insider acquisition and going to launch District very, very soon. So I'm betting very, very big in terms of how those strategic calls are going to play out in favor of Zomato. So yes, Zomato you can evaluate. Currently it is inside this momentum channel. Not a very attractive entry point at this point in time, but if you are holding, continue to hold because it is currently respecting its momentum channel. Last but not the least, the last pick for me has been a very, very impressive performer. It is BAC. BAC is out of the three picks, it is most reasonable P price. It has gone, somewhat correction over the last over this summer, and then it has given a massive breakout with huge buying volumes, and now it is currently trending somewhere around 4,500. A year back this price was 1,400. Again, it is a multi-bagger for those who have been holding it for long. Very, very similar price trend. Again, it has been taking support not just at 50 but also at 200. There has been a short squeezing here between 50 and 200. Then the price again rebounded back. Very, very strong momentum right now. Again, company is very performing fundamentally quite well. It has become debt free, giving good quarterly result, healthy dividend payout. Again, slightly expensive, very, very, very much like Trent and Zomato. However, I don't mind picking up the BAC as well. Taking a quick look at PNL, the profits are expanding. The last financial year was quite impressive. This year, I think it will sustain the growth. The trailing 12-month annual sales growth is 100%. Profit growth is 130%. Stock has almost shot up 2x. Let's take a quick look at recent announcements. Yes, there has been a con call. We'll analyze this using ChatGPT. Let's look at the price trend now, and I'll show where I have entered BAC and from what levels I have been holding it. So this is the weekly chart of BAC. I entered it somewhere around here at the price of 3,100. Reason being, it had given us this massive run up, which I missed. Then it went into a consolidation between 3,000 and 1950. Again, very huge band. But yes, there was a massive breakout in the month of April. I entered it here, but then stock went into correction. Still, it was holding and respecting the stop loss that I wanted to have. But then after that, after it has taken a rebound from 50 and 21 EMAs, and now it has given a massive breakout. Looking at its daily chart, currently it was, taking some rejection from this upper trend line, but then again, recently it has given a breakout. From my entered price level, roughly, I've made close around 40% of profit till now. I'm also betting big, and I'll continue to hold till 5,000, and then I'll start trailing my stop losses. I'll start booking some partial profit. So yeah, these were the top three bets that I'm personally betting big on. In the next video, we'll talk about how to use ChatGPT and analyze company documents and extract insights out of it. Thank you so much. Till then, bye bye. Good.